from the first, what do you call it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was like she was just wandering around.
Yeah,
there,
she
and then
was. She was just wandering around and she became a part of his fucking trophy.
yeah.
wall.
Don't you remember the fruit part? You know, like open it up and
Yeah. That was wild too. I was like, man, dude, she eats a cactus pretty sexy.
Whoa.
Somebody want to, somebody, Lego's face. Somebody want to share that we're going? God, I'm hurting, guys. Oh man,
What happened? Are you okay?
I got the back spasmos, man.
Oh
I
man.
hurt my back getting the Christmas shit out of the fucking attic.
Getting the Christmas stuff out of the attic?
Yeah, they got the house cleaned like by 8 p.m. on Christmas Eve.
Damn.
So, but oh yeah, I'm a wounded soldier right now, man.
Brutal.
It's all good.
Brace yourself for old man sounds.
So is Jose gone?
Yo no say.
No Nintendo.
Hodorovsky. And that fool's 80 now, right?
Yeah, he's getting up there.
I think I said he was born in 1920, and that was his real son I saw.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He so that's his son was in that film with him, and then shortly after this they filmed The Holy Mountain, and I believe he was in that as well, but after that they got started on their Dune project, and he put him into like all these like crazy basically like ninja training type shit. Like if you were gonna put like if you were like Bruce Wayne or whatever, like your dad wouldn't have like died. He would have just put you in these ninja programs. And he was doing all this crazy spiritual training, and the kid was supposed to be Paul Atreides in the Dune movie. And he was actually training him to go through a true like spiritual transfiguration sort of shit before, you know, filming or whatever. And he was going to include all that in the movie. So his dad was certainly a Hollywood style dad, you know.
So wait, it was the older version of the son or the younger version?
The younger.
The little boy was actually his son.
Correct. He wasn't riding around town with some other person's kid. That was his own.
Yeah, that doesn't make it less bad.
Some other person's kid. That was.
I mean, can you imagine riding around on a horse in front of a camera with your son nude? Would that be great?
No. Not particularly, no. Riding around with any naked little boys, even if they're my own, I'm or little girls for that matter. You know, naked people as a whole. Try to refrain from naked children.
It's good policy.
Oh my goodness.
So what's on the docket for tonight?
Whew. Well, what happened this week? We had our Christmas. I tried to get something put together from the board game video, and it was a mess, man. We're staying in front of everything. It'll be a video of everybody's butt while they're playing the game. I wish we would have, if we could have had Lego's perspective on the board, that would have been good. So it's kind of like we have a lost episode of it. You know, spoiler alert for people out there, I won the game. So
It's kind of good that we don't use that footage then.
yeah, right. We need to have only footage of me losing.
That's right.
Or Jose.
So did we lose Vargas for the night?
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, if you guys want to see Nate lose royally, go check out the White Elephant game. No spoilers, but
There you go. There you go.
The children won.
The
Children won.
children.
And I count I count getting the Miles Morales comic as what my gift was for that day. In my mind, that's what I got. So I'm good.
I like that. That's a
Hey.
good gift. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Loki.
I see Next Men behind you there too on the shelf.
Yes, sir.
That's fancy.
Yes, sir.
There's Jose. So we make any great memories during Christmas this year?
My kids were happy, I guess. I don't know how great memories. The kids are ungrateful assholes.
No, it's like that.
Pretty low key Christmas this year.
Yeah, it was for me too. Last year I got Miles Oculus Rift and I got Gwen a Switch. And this year I got them hairbrushes and shoes.
Hell
So
yeah.
there was a little bit less of a budget this year. But I mean, they got the house cleaned up like for like a Hail Mary of a Christmas tree that day, and I ended up hurting myself trying to do it for them. So, you know, it's it is what it is, right? So what'd you get your kids? Was it something better than some shoes and a
They got
hairbrush? I got one of those hairbrushes that you see that untangle hair. It's pretty snazzy.
I got my son the Nintendo Lego set.
Oh, those things look cool, man.
Got him some droids. Here's one of them.
Nice. Does it walk?
Yeah, it's supposed to walk. We have to set it up still with the fucking coding. It's to learn how to code and stuff.
Nice.
Also got him my mother-in-law got him the Republic gunship, the ultimate one.
Did he get that, or are you gonna take it?
Oh, that's his. I got the Daily Bugle.
Ooh, nice. Damn.
Have we all seen Spider-Man yet?
No, sir.
You didn't see Lego?
I haven't seen it yet, man. I made the mistake of watching The Matrix at home.
When were you watching it? Were you watching it on Sunday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kicking me out. I was trying to watch it too, and I was like, "What the hell?" And then it would tell me that there was too many devices logged in, and I said, "Son of a bitch!" I was like, "All right."
I was gonna watch it on Sunday too, but I decided not to. So we would have all been trying to watch.
No, it turns out my nieces got our old TV, and I forgot to log out of HBO on there, so they were on watching it. I was like, they were watching something else.
Oh, right on.
This dude got a damn dirt bike.
Woo, dang.
I saw that.
He was hauling up in.
Not a dirt bike. And it goes so fast.
Goes
Yeah.
so fast.
And Daddy,
At first, he was on nervous, and then like 5 minutes later, I'm seeing him hop off the side of the sidewalk. I'm like, Isaiah, what are you doing?
He's like busting wheelies, busting wheelies on streets.
Dude, it was awesome. He was like,
and when I was riding, it like crashed.
he wiped out.
But the dirt bike is still okay.
The dirt bike is okay.
Daddy, that was so
That's
funny.
It's all okay.
He was like, should I get a helmet? I was like, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He runs inside to grab a helmet. He's like, look.
Yeah, I do have a helmet because I have the practice.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious.
Whoa.
My dad had him outside with it, and then I guess after he wiped out, he ran in. He was just like, I need a helmet. I was like, why? It's because I crashed. What? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, and I put it on my belt bag.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I
Yeah.
have a
So,
bum bag.
pretty cool. Dude's lucky. There's a reaction video and everything.
I saw it. That's cool. Good stuff. That's always the thing you want to see.
So did we all see The Matrix then?
No, I didn't watch it.
I
Oh,
watched like the first third of it.
that's all you could take, huh?
No, it was just a situation where I ran out of time. I had to do something else, like take a dump or something.
So what would I rather do?
Yeah, just another example of Hollywood should have left it the hell alone.
Yeah, I finished it with Rachel, and I was like, she asked me, "Would you watch another one after that?" God damn, I don't know. I really like that first one, but the last three have been rough. I don't know. I don't.
Number two wasn't that bad. I loved number 2.
Yeah, Reloaded was good.
They were. Number 2 wasn't as good as the first one, though.
No, that's
Well,
true.
You can't compare
That's
it to
true.
the first one, but it was still better than the third,
For sure.
Yeah, 100%.
and it's probably better than the fourth. I take it.
The first, it's crazy. We watched it in 2 chunks. The first 45 minutes, it was like, okay, I see what they're trying to do here. Like they're trying to kind of like put Neo back in the Matrix. He's still getting screwed around. Like, let's see, kind of setting up some different threads that could go down. I could see it going a few cool ways. And then we paused if we had to go do some other stuff. And then when we got back to it, it turns out that we paused at like the exact scene where the whole movie just falls apart. Every scene after that was just like, oh God, are we watching the same fucking movie?
What did we come back to? What did we miss?
What happened? I was like, did we what?
You went into the Matrix.
Went into
That's
the
how-
Matrix, man. It
that's
got
how-
it.
That's how Nate and I felt when we were watching El Topo.
So the first 45 minutes were great for you then.
No, just it was disjoining every time we paused at the right time, and then it was a different movie.
Oh, right.
I watched the first 15 minutes like 4 times, just trying to like, I don't understand. Okay, you know what? I gotta pay attention more. I gotta do this again. I don't understand. Then I put on again. I got through. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It doesn't matter if I understand it or not. And I was that was when I was thinking about the understanding art and how everybody gets in the room and they're like, oh yeah, I get it. It's about existential angst. Yeah. And it's like, no, they just fucking made up a word. It's like, and I do, Lego, honestly, I do trust that you see it artistically. And I think Jose probably does too. But I can't help but think that if you make 100 people watch this movie, 98 of them are going to be like, yeah, I saw the same thing. It's kind of like when you fucking go to those churches where they're all touching people and they feel like they got taken over by the spirit and they collapse and shake and shit.
Oh yeah,
And it's like,
favorite.
yeah, and it's like I went with this girl when I was in high school. This girl Brenda Felix, she took me to one of those churches with her, and fucking they were going around and touching people on. They were just running around touching people on the forehead, and they would all fall on the ground and shake and shit. And they touched her, and she fell on the ground and shook. And they touched me, and I didn't fall on the ground and shake. I wanted to fall on the ground and shake, but I wasn't going to do it just because they touched me. And they were like, "Oh, this guy's got demons and shit," and fucking we ended up leaving. I always got some fucking weird story, but we ended up leaving, and I was like, Brenda, like, how did it feel to be taken over by the spirit? Like, I don't know. I feel like fucking something must be wrong with me. She's like, no, I just fell down and did that because everybody else was. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I can't help but think if we show El Topo to 100 people, 98 of them are going to fall on the ground and get the spirit. You know what I mean? And Josh, you're going to be like, there's no fucking spirit. And then maybe you and Jose will get the spirit, and Isaac might fall on the ground because he's a caveman too. Everybody else
I was asking, where did they touch you, Nate?
on the forehead.
Okay.
It's not like El Chopo. They didn't touch me where they didn't have a little doll. It says, show me on the doll where he touched you. There was none of that going on.
Yeah. Dude, our
Kingsman-
Master Legend sent out a pretty dope fucking holiday greeting to everyone this week. That was
Is that the one
awesome.
I sent you guys?
Yeah, man.
After we were doing the superhero shit, I followed him, and I got all I'm like the 498th follower or something, and I put subscribe, so I get all of his messages, and it doesn't seem like he wants to be a superhero anymore. It seems like he wants to be a shitty rock star now instead.
Hey, that's the superhero dude.
Yeah.
He's no longer after that murderer. That's
No,
it.
no, you're thinking of Shadow Vision. This
Oh,
is his
okay.
this is his teammate Master Legend.
Oh, okay.
Got to get it right.
Israel's asking, where's Jose, Liz, and Sanchez? Sanchez is in his goblin hole.
Down, down, down
Jose-
to Goblin Town.
Jose is having Wi-Fi issues.
And Liz is under the weather and is laying down about 20 feet from me right now.
Oh, that sucks.
She can overhear all the shenanigans.
Did you
Oh,
send
man.
Sanchez an invite?
Usually he'll hit me up. He hits me up when he wants to come on.
Okay.
He'll say send me an invite. He didn't say to, so
He's probably doing some mysterious things today.
the dirty Sanchez
Ooh.
on himself.
Oh, come on. This isn't a Hodorowski film.
Jose,
Oh.
go to Best Buy and get a Mesh Network from Iggy.
Mm.
124 Music's back. Hey Lego,
What up?
what's going on? Let's
What
see. The final throws of 2021.
Sanchez comes up when he wants to. Yep, that's basically it. It's not like you see his face, anyways.
Yeah,
Thank-
if you guys haven't seen our white elephant,
You actually see him in human
Yeah.
in
you can see
human.
him. You can see him in human form, and Jose goes hard in the paint on him too.
Oh man.
He's like, man, I liked you better when you were. What was it?
A cartoon character or a cartoon square. I forgot what he said.
A comic book meme or something.
If you would like to know how Comic-Con Revolution was, Lego.
What's up, Iggy?
Oh, it was awesome, dude. We had a nice time. I shared a booth with Fuzzy and the Fat Man Comics. Check them out on IG or whatnot if you're not already. Me and him were hawking some books. We did some mystery packs. I did some commissions, sold a couple big paintings, and it was a good time, man. It was really fun. Met a bunch of the Whatnot fam. Had a good time hanging out with some people that I don't always get to see. Said what's up to the Last Bastions homies. They're the Ragnar squad. Fucking, they're all-
Luchador.
We were just talking about the Matrix movie Israel and how interesting it was. Hey,
Yeah,
Stash Dad, we need to get you on here, man.
Yeah. I was at a Comic Revolution with representing the Comic Cave, and Steve was representing Goblin Man Comics. And it was pretty chill. It was pretty cool. It was weird seeing it on the opposite end of the booth. You know, seeing seeing him hawk his CGC books and whatnot. It was pretty
Oh,
cool.
it hurts to laugh. Goblin Man. Somebody said Lego, you need to hook him up an avatar for Goblin Man comics.
Is it true that at the con that he was signing every MODOK pop that someone brought?
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
Oh, shit, that's good. James Lewis would like to know how everyone's Christmas was.
Oh, it was great, Jake.
How was yours?
I got back spasms for Christmas. Brutal.
Pretty
No, it was
low-key
good.
Christmas this year. You know, we one of those situations where you appreciate any gift that you got. Okay,
I got
you know,
this.
damn, look at
Fancy.
Hey, I got myself one of those.
that. This here was on my in my gifts.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
It is cool.
Better than an open pop, right?
Are you guys ready for Book of Boba?
You know, I wanted to ask something about that. I don't know how many people have been paying attention to any of the information coming out about it, but I bank with Disney's credit union, and they're always putting their advertisements up on the wall while you're waiting in line to do business at the bank. And they had some ads up for the Book of Boba Fett, and I could swear that the person standing behind him was Zam Wessel from Attack of the Clones, the shape-shifting female alien character, the bounty hunter.
I thought she
What's
died.
that? What's whose face from Mandalorian? Asian chick? There's an Asian chick from the Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's what
Ming Na Wen.
now. Yeah. Finnick.
Oh, is that who that's supposed to be, Liz?
Yeah, that's Finnick who's walking around with him.
Oh,
I'm excited. Yeah, she has her mask is like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
hers. Yeah.
It
She
just
ended. Yeah, they ended the Mandalorian going to Tatooine and rolling out fucking what's his name?
Bib Fortuna.
Yeah, Futuna.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, she's his right hand man or woman. Yeah,
I hope
excited for that.
I hope it's as good as the Mandalorian was. I mean, it demonstrates that it is possible to still tell good Star Wars stories.
Yeah, definitely.
I just wonder how much the Disney hierarchy is going to impact things, because I think if they're going to do another Mandalorian season, I think it's going to be pretty hurt by the absence of Cara Dune.
I
What?
thought that she was coming back.
She's coming back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said that she was coming back. They re-signed her back on.
Did Disney offer a public apology?
No, they're not going to do that. They're just going to
Well,
offer her
then-
money and say,
then
"Here's your
she should've-
job."
She should have said no. She should have said, "I want a public apology from Bob Chapek before I come back."
Money talks, guy.
You got to hold to your principles, man.
The only principle in the world is the mighty dollar.
Yeah, you know, she does those advertisements for the Daily Wire saying, what is it, no compromise, or do not comply, or something like that. But then, you know, when the greens are waved in front of her face, she forgets everything, huh?
Well, I mean, she hasn't stopped saying what she says.
Yeah, but when a company comes back to you to hire you back after being total jackasses, there's a requirement for reconciliation, and it's going to be more than dollar bills. I was hoping that she would apply some of that principle, but I guess not.
Hey, the Empire always wins, man. Empire always wins.
Yeah.
True. Look who's in charge of everything.
The Empire didn't win when George Washington was calling the shots.
You're talking about eons ago.
But wasn't that long ago, only a couple 100 years, man.
You won't even be around for the next 100. So
I know it. But we need somebody to jam a finger in the eye of Kathleen Kennedy, and she's an MMA fighter. I was hoping she was going to pull that off.
Check her oil. So Lego, are you planning to watch Spider-Man?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
one day.
Like eventually?
Disney Plus next July.
It's not coming to Disney Plus, bro. They don't get the Sony films.
Oh, they don't?
No.
No. What about Far From Home? That was on there. So was Homecoming.
Well, I'm checking.
Did everybody see Hawkeye?
Yeah, there's a hot
I
guy
have not.
earlier today.
I'm right here, man.
There goes the DC apologist. 124 Music says. All right, let's see. Well, I want to talk about Spider-Man, Lego.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, cool. What did you guys think about Andrew Garfield's redemption arc? I think that one got me in the feels.
Hey, I liked it, dude. I liked the whole little talk that all three of them were going through. That was like awesome. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, they had really good chemistry, the three of them together. You would think with all of them being identified with Spider-Man at some point that one or the other would try to be kind of showing themselves to be the best one, but instead they ended up playing off of each other, which was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. I like how they at first too they couldn't work together and they were messing up. That was pretty cool, and then they finally got their shit together.
That line that Tom Holland's Spider-Man gives about, "Hey, I'm an Avenger," and they're like, "Oh, that's really cool. What's an Avenger?"
Oh, cool! You're in a band.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Oh, it was good, and I liked that they were able to bring in most of the Spider-Man villains except for the ones from Spider-Man 3, because Franco's canceled and Venom sucked in that, so they were just like, we're gonna leave those guys behind.
Sandman was from that one.
yeah.
He was the I guess.
But
He
technically,
was from the third one.
yeah, technically,
Technically, he was from the first, but he's in the third. He was
no.
third.
I'm talking about Venom. Technically,
Oh, in the secret scene or whatever.
yes.
Yeah, then he got yanked out of the universe. So they teased them coming together in those post-credit scenes, and then
But
yeah.
with some nut juice on that bar.
Mhm.
what?
Apparently, you weren't paying attention to that.
Apparently, you fell asleep in that scene too. Just
Nut juice? I didn't see them doing a Spider-Man circle jerk. I missed that scene. What? Tell me about the nut juice. You mean the secret scene when he was at the bar in Mexico or whatever?
yeah.
The sweet cream?
No, he asked about the Avengers and all that stuff, and then he got yanked back out to his own universe.
Yeah, but some of the symbiote was left behind.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
My question is, what's he doing?
What?
What's he doing there in the first place? I thought only the people that were pulled through are the ones that know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. I thought that was the spell. So why would Venom be there? Because neither the symbiote nor Eddie Brock know who Peter Parker is. I mean, who Peter Parker Spider-Man is. Because he even says, maybe we should go talk to this Peter Parker. But they don't know that he's Spider-Man. And then he gets zapped back to his real. Remember, the people coming through the portal, Strange says, everybody who knows that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. That was the whole point.
But what universe does Tom Hardy's Venom fit into?
Not one where he knows that Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
He's not like with Andrew Garfield or something?
He knows because of the hive.
You're just reading that off the comments like I am. What's a fucking hive?
Remember in the comic book, his symbiote and everybody who's touched it, he can read their minds like an Xavier.
Hey, new sweater, guys.
Nice.
Still got the tag on it. Oh man.
Are you gonna return it when you're done?
Nah. I'm gonna keep on doing it. All right. Yeah, let's see. We had a cool game that we had recorded that we were gonna put a show of, but the footage was just horrendous. I wasn't able to salvage it into anything, sadly.
Yeah, if
So-
124 Music is saying symbiotes have a hive mind, and if one symbiote knows, they all know. And remember, Eddie Brock's knew in the Spider-Man 3 that Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man.
But
Yeah, but he's
How-
not from that universe.
how did
In
That one
Venom 2,
inherited-
how
Venom
did, how
one
did
Venom
figured
Carnage
out
like
the hive
surprise
mind.
him?
That one inherited the Venom costume from Toby, because remember Toby had it first.
124
But in this
Music
one-
saw, where's Liz?
But in Eddie Brock's universe, that Venom, he
Yeah.
gets it because of the spaceship.
Yeah, in
It
Venom
never goes
2,
to Peter.
in Venom 2, Venom told Eddie knows that hive mind knowledge throughout the universes. Did you watch Venom 2, Jose?
No.
Then shut up. Just kidding.
You guys are just trying to like not admit that there's a continuity error.
That's what all fans do, is they'll dodge the continuity errors.
Who's after Lego?
It's Isaac.
What up, bro?
And he said we're doing Three Amigos, man.
No, I didn't. I have to get back to you on that. I don't know what movie I want to see.
Uh-oh.
We should watch a New Year's classic.
That would have been for this movie because New Year's is this weekend.
Is that Mariah Carey lip syncing?
I was gonna pick The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but I don't know if we want to watch another long western.
Oh,
I wouldn't mind
the
watching this out of my
Yeah,
out of my palette.
yeah.
All right, we're watching The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh, speaking of which, Steve's coming.
Here we go. And of course, when he gets here, Love Face XYZ online strips without clothing is on our feed.
What's up, ladies? How's it going?
All
You guys
right,
have-
everybody get to the stage because Love Face XYZ is in the house. Get those
Wait a
dollar bills ready, boys.
You down to party?
I'm down to party.
Liz
Sexy
said,
good.
Liz said they just haven't said that there's a Spider-Man or Peter Parker in the Tom Hardy universe, but that there doesn't mean there isn't.
Liz, are you texting from 20 feet away?
She's sick, Dick. Let her be. What about House? Jose will pick that in his next go around.
Which one?
House.
Howsu.
Oh, she's a brick.
House.
Oh my god. Oh,
So we'll be
And-
doing go for it.
here he enters the Goblin King.
What up? What up?
What's up, Steve?
What's going on?
Hey,
How's it going, guys?
How's it
Good.
going,
Steve
Professor?
was inspired by Mike Tyson to do the tattoo on the face.
How's
So,
everybody's day today?
Fantastic.
Other than the back spasms, I'm doing pretty bad. How you been, Sanchez? Happy birthday, man.
Thank you, sir.
How old is
I
that?
feel
now?
you. I am 44 years young.
That's it?
That's a lot.
Oh. I thought maybe you were looking to unseat Nate as the old dog.
I'm getting there.
Hey, 44, that's only like 22 in Goblin years.
Someone got jokes.
No, Nate, that's you got it backward. Goblins age quickly, so that's more like 88 in Goblin.
Oh, shit, my bad.
What's your shit happens when you party naked?
What happened?
I say we all sing happy birthday to Sanchez. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the ship has sailed.
His birthday was on the 18th.
19th.
19th, 18th. It was a teen.
All right, what's going on? So let's see. Let's get Sanchez caught up. We were talking about Spider-Man. We were talking about the Matrix. We were talking about horrible westerns.
Spider-Man was amazing. Matrix, wow, it's just not that
Amazing.
good. I finished watching it. Yeah, it's like a 2 out of 5. And the what is that? 310 to Yuma is awesome western. Or is it 3 to 10 or 315 to Yuma?
310 to Yuma.
That's a great
Which
movie.
one?
Is that the
Oh man, you have to have
or
watched
the,
El Topo.
Christian Bale one?
Yeah, Christian Bale one.
310 to Yuma's great.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Oh, now the finger comes up, huh? Is it going to get worse as it pans out? We're going to see butt crack in the next pan.
What are we talking about?
His emoji.
Yeah, Spider-Man was amazing. That jumped right to my top 5 at least on comic book movies.
Really? Wow.
I liked Garfield's redemption arc.
It was
I like that one.
it was basically almost a perfect Spider-Man movie.
Did you guys dislike the Garfield as Spider-Man? Just curious.
No, I didn't. I thought he was a good Spider-Man. I like those movies.
I did too.
I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all. His Peter Parker was just too cool, not nerdy enough.
Well, plus
That's
all
interesting. I felt like he nailed the role. Like I was like, oh yeah, like 100%.
yeah, but all his
Totally
villains were
Parker.
trash. His villains were terrible.
Sanchez just say he was too cool.
Yeah, compared to Peter Parker, yeah. If Peter Parker was the nerd, this guy knew how to do a skateboard and all this other crap. Did you watch it? I mean, I know maybe you didn't have those movies back in the days, but did you
I'm just
watch
curious,
it or what?
like, how did you rage to that? Like, he's too cool.
It's easy. Spider-Man has always been a nerd, especially in high school, compared to what they showed him on these movies.
I can see it.
Yeah, you gotta rewatch it. I think you forgot already.
Yeah, but
I started rewatching the original, the ones with Tobey Maguire, because Gwen had never watched them. I forgot how much I like those ones. They're pretty
I
good.
like
Yeah,
those.
dude.
Those are good.
I can go back and watch any of the old Marvel movies like Blade and shit. I liked Blade.
Oh, I love Blade.
I was like, there's something different about it. Even when you watch like the first 2 Iron Man, like there was a lot more innuendo in that shit than I think most people forget.
Iron
And then I
Man
also forgot that Terrence Howard was in that shit.
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
Next, we're coming up on 2022. That means we could do the Avengers. It's been 10 years since the Avengers. We can actually do the Avengers, which is crazy.
Well, we can do every Marvel, almost every first Marvel movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the phase one
One.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, crud. We need to do that.
Yeah.
that would be nice.
Man. Oh. Yo, Tony, I got you. War Machine on your 6, man. Terrence Howard
It would have been way different having him as a war machine.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Tony, man. Man,
And it
that's
was hot
wild.
out here for a pimp.
I don't know. So
Yo,
so
Tony, whoop that trick.
do you think that Terrence Howard would have made a better War Machine than Don Cheadle?
I think he would. I like Terrence better than the Cheeto, but he's too much of an alpha to go against with to be like a second fiddle.
Yeah, he wanted to make the same amount of money that they were paying Downey. That's why he got replaced. It's like, dude, Robin don't get paid like Batman. Like, sorry, bro.
But remember that it doesn't. At that time, Tony didn't have he was nobody anymore at that time when he got hired. They had to beg them to have Robert Downey Jr. as
The rumors
Tony
also
Stark.
that it was Terrence Howard that talked to Jon Favreau and told him to hire Robert Downey.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he felt, that it was like kind of messed up. Like I hooked you up and you're gonna do me like that? Who knows, man? That's some Hollywood gossip shit. But I did hear that once. I was like, damn.
Yeah, because Downey was out. Like he was an A class or not even a B class.
Yeah, because he had gotten out of rehab and then he did what is it? What was the movie he did?
Isn't it Bang Bang?
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Kiss Bang Bang. Yeah, he did that and then he went and did Iron Man. So he
And
was
Kiss
coming
Kiss Bang Bang is really good too.
Oh, so Iggy's saying that Downey was Terrence Howard was paid more than Downey on Iron Man 1, and then
Yes.
he was pissed that he was going to get paid less for Iron Man 2. That's why they
That's what got pissed. Yeah.
because he was pissed that they did that.
Yeah, he's just he would I mean
And to be fair though, let's not forget how fucking hyped everybody got during the scene where he's running out.
And he looks at the suit and goes, next.
He looks at the suit and he says, next time. Dude, everybody lost their shit. Because they were, I think at one point we were more excited for War Machine. I know more people picked War Machine in the Marvel vs. Capcom arcade game than they did Iron Man, to be honest. So
you're damn right.
So
God, they forget about that. Fuck.
that's what I'm saying. I was like that. So you're forgetting at one point more people were hyped about War Machine. So I can see Terrence Howard being like, yo, I think we have some kind of equal,
Yeah, but don't you think Howard's ego in this case cost him because he missed out on 6 additional films?
That was just
he went to do his own things. Like all those that show that he did in Fox that got pretty popular for a couple of seasons.
What with Juicy? Show with Juicy?
I don't know what the show's called, but he did a bunch
Juicy's
of different.
Bouvier?
Empire.
Yeah, Empire. There you go. He did Empire for
But
a while.
you know what's wild though, Josh? Earlier you were talking about like he when he left, he knew you can't like rag on the dude for kind of being like, this is my worth. There's some kind of like, yo, if you're not gonna pay me what I feel I'm worth, I'm gonna walk. And people respected him for that. And that's why he was able to get some of those like hard roles, that it was like Empire and all that, like, because people were willing to believe, yo, this dude, Terrence Howard, he is that hard because he did walk away from that shit. When they said, you're not going to pay me my worth, I'm gone.
Who's got the echo in their background?
Not me.
Because Israel said there's an echo, guys, and I'm not.
Yeah, I could hear it.
Guy.
Not anymore though, but I could
Gone
hear
now.
it too.
You hear me? Oh God, is it me?
No, it's not you.
Okay,
Is it
cool.
me?
That's weird. This echo wasn't going on before Sanchez got on.
I'm in a dark room in a cave here, and there's nobody in here. So
You just said a cave,
Goblin
bro.
lair.
There's echoes in a cave.
Let's all go to the Goblin Cave. Let's go.
yeah, one of these days gonna be not being alive in this damn cave, motherfuckers. Just watch. Just watch. Next Comic Con.
Hey, you guys heard it here first. He's threatening me with violence.
They're gonna cancel us because they're trying to cancel Steve. They're threatening that violence.
Guilty by association.
They're gonna be like, cancel the Steve Sanchez from the Comic Cave because he's threatening violence against the Comic Cave. Like what? Oh,
That wasn't me. That's not us.
no. That was the Cave of Comics. Man, you guys are funny.
Yeah, not the Bar movies, but the Matrix that you're talking about. Also, man, she did a lot of different changes on the Matrix, and I mean, I see what she's trying to do, but it just didn't work.
It's a he, not a she.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. That's the problem. See, we just got done watching El Topo, and all of them's is the bad guys.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, no,
Damn Lego, you trying to
I was
like?
gonna say, can you spotlight Lego for a second?
He's trying to give us hypnotic suggestions. Let me see.
yeah.
You like Del Topo. You like Del Topo. Number one. Number one movie. Look into my eye.
the one right now. One of the few people that are watching this is getting that. What is it when you get when you see all these lights, like a shock or whatever?
He's getting a seizure.
A seizure.
Sorry.
You have
Sorry.
one you have one less viewer right now.
Have any of you seen the new Kingsman?
No.
Where's it at? Is it just at the theater?
Just at the
Yeah.
theater.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, no.
Is that a Kingsman movie? I saw a billboard for it.
That is a Kingsman movie. It's the origin of the Kingsman.
Yeah, it's a prequel.
Christopher
Oh.
Padilla's all, dude, I'm high and that's dope.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Here in the
I'm glad you like it.
next
It's
thing, they'll have a nice-
part of an animation I'm doing.
I like it.
It'll come out later this week, but it's got some music that's going along, and I'll release it on TikTok and Instagram and all that. So stay tuned for that later this week.
Nice. Will it be with "Hello, Darkness, my old friend"?
No. Well, you'll have to tune in to see.
So you guys had a good adventure today, huh?
Oh yeah, good time.
Steve, you missed out, bro.
Yeah,
Hey, show off the pickups.
I wasn't feeling that good, so I just want to I wanted to be safe.
Fair enough.
Hey,
I didn't
show us what
wanna-
you guys picked up.
Man, mine are in the bedroom. I can't go in there right now, or I'll get smacked.
Isaac, where's yours
Isaac,
at?
what's yours at, Isaac?
Hold on.
Yeah, I was feeling those like little sniffles coming on, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay home. It's dangerous out there.
It is.
It's hard out here for a pimp, man.
Yeah. Oh, talking about out there, I was gonna ask you guys, what are you guys gonna do for New Year's? What are we doing?
We're
Where are we
gonna
hanging out?
release. We're gonna release a top 10 comics of the year video.
Ooh, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah, we're
doing-
excited.
We're gonna have
We were-
two. We're gonna.
So I just realized I left my CGC book in fucking Nick's car.
Did you really?
Yes.
You're smart.
Oh, because I was taking pictures of everything.
You smart.
All right, so
I'll pick it up.
I got some Something is Killing. Got a Turtles Funko for Nate for Christmas. Toy number one. Some Ice Cream Man.
Muffin Man, the Muffin Man.
Killing. Something's Killing. Some Space Bastards.
Ooh, that one's fire.
Thirst for Vengeance, our pick of the week this week.
Fire. Fire.
Philadelphia, David Mack.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Number one, red variant. An Octera variant, blank.
Blank. That's a good one. I mean, those are gone down now, but still good.
A Red Room.
Number one, or
Yeah, number one. Wonder Woman Black and Gold, number 5. Daredevil.
what's so good about that Wonder Woman?
Just Daredevil.
It's hot.
And Dark Knights of Steel. So yeah, pretty good week, pretty good day. If I had
That's
my
good.
book, I would have showed that one off too. I showed you guys on the chat.
Yeah,
I put on the side of me.
that's a good pickup.
Thank you.
I've seen it there for a while.
You guys know what happened in Atomic Comics?
Which one?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. Stash Dad asked about it.
Say that again. For what comics?
Did you guys hear about Atomic Comics?
That's
Oh, that Law
Mike
Venture one that they're
Wellman.
closing.
it's closing already?
It's closed. Next January will be the last couple weeks. They'll be open.
Are they having a 90% off sale?
Yeah, they're having a sale.
When?
I don't know, but he just announced it today that they're closing.
Damn.
That they that it was basically just a place where they were just dumping a lot of money and it wasn't, they weren't able to recover.
Damn, that sucks.
Well, ever since he parted with
Comic Bug.
Comic Bug.
Is that Mike Wellman's thing?
Yeah, that's Mike's. Yeah, that's Mike's comic book shop. Nice guy. Very nice guy. But it's rough out there. I mean, shit.
Yeah, dude, it is rough.
Yeah, I think they lasted a year, maybe a year or two.
Almost a year. Because they opened up when the pandemic first started.
That's
Yeah.
almost 2 years.
Yeah, it'd be 2 years then.
2 years. Okay. Yeah, 2 years.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, another shop gone.
I think you got to do something different. You know, you got to have some kind of a different vibe or something, or have like a destination location close to you that'll help out with things like that. That's rough. Mike's a good dude. I hate to hear that.
For sure.
Stash Dad, when are we gonna do your movies, man? When are we gonna get Jiggy Waggy?
I mean, he does. He's a lot. He's always in the theater.
That's what I was saying, man. He could just film a review in the car while he's driving home. Send it to me.
He
Fucking
could
do it.
he could do it like Lego, do a 30-second review instead of 10
Yeah,
seconds.
it's super fun.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
could-
doing those.
I like those. I like those quick to the point reviews. Those are great.
I'm glad you're liking them. I think I've been getting good responses from those, so I think we'll keep doing those.
Yeah,
At least
that was a good idea.
A lot of views.
Yeah, we're doing a top 10 for the year.
Are you going to do two? Are you going to do a regular one and a top 10 or just a top 10?
We're doing the top 10 and then we're gonna do regular Comic Cave.
Is there a good amount of books coming out this week?
I haven't even checked. We'll see tomorrow.
it wouldn't be too big. I'm not sure.
Does someone have a TV in the background
Yeah, what's that?
on? Because
noise?
it's pretty damn loud.
Well, it's Jose because it's spotlighting his ass.
Gotta be Jose.
He's muted now.
So Lego, how are the how's that comic going with all of us as superheroes?
It's coming along. Got put on the back burner a little bit. Jesus.
There you go, buddy. Right there. I help you out.
He doesn't look like you though.
I could see it.
Gotta hook me up, brother.
I promise you, if I draw you that way, it's not going to be flattering.
As if any of the other ones are.
Yeah, I've got the first couple pages of issue 2. It's been very, very fucking. I haven't had a lot of time these last couple months. It's been extremely difficult to find time to do anything. So writing, penciling, and drawing a comic book that has almost no commercial value has been not at the top of my list.
You got to get Steve in on it, man. You got to put him in there.
Steve will be in there, man. I definitely wouldn't mind adding Steve into the mix.
They have the Goblin King was fucking David Bowie, but we have the Goblin Emperor.
I'll take over your damn comic book right now.
You see?
The first appearance of MODOK as the Goblin Emperor.
Hey, someone's still jealous of he's still hurrying about me getting that MODOK, huh?
Lego.
Oh, it's good. I'm glad you got it. I don't collect those.
Israel wants you to make him a sidekick.
Okay. A sidekick?
Yeah.
Like the fingerlings?
Villain. Like
Hell yeah, I would have mind
Maybe-
being a villain in that book.
I think that'd be fun because the whole idea is us as villains, but the villains are always fighting towards a cause they think is right or whatever for the most part.
He said like a mad ball.
Hell yeah! I think I'll have Sanchez like steal a comic book from someone or something, like when they're at the shop.
Do the dirty Sanchez reach over him and
Exactly. We
And
gotta,
then takes off as a mad ball. Just-
transforms and bounces away?
first appearance of Dirty Sanchez in a comic.
Oh fuck, that'd be funny.
It's like when Colossus throws Wolverine. You know, that's a kind of minor key. We'll do first Dirty Sanchez in a comic.
You'll sell millions on that.
You'll sell
Oh
me
yeah.
for the next
doubt.
#1.
Well, my buddy, he touched a comic, and apparently it's going for $10,000 on eBay right now.
That is true.
That is true.
Facts have just been spoken.
I'm not making this shit up, people.
Nope.
I need the backstory on that sometime.
I'll give it to you later, though. Later.
For sure.
Oh man.
So let's see. James Lewis asks, what do you guys think about Miles Morales being Captain America?
I love it. I love it. It's brilliant. Good idea. Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
So is that a what if book or what
It's
is
a
it?
what if book.
The what if.
Okay.
Oh,
Everything's fine with what if.
Yeah, everything's fine. What if? Doesn't hurt.
yeah. I've got no problems with what if. If it's what if, as long as the what if is thrown in there, you can you do whatever the hell you want.
There's
Go to town.
There's a great issue back in the day where there was what if Galactus fought Aunt May.
Really?
It was like one panel. I think it was Galactus putting his foot down. He's like, Aunt who?
There's more ants than May.
Yeah.
I always like the what if stories. Even DC when they did the Elseworlds.
Yeah.
Those were some great stories.
Yep. And because they were what if and because they were Elseworlds, there was nothing continuity breaking or any of the ridiculous mixing of the multiverse.
Yeah, those old DC Elseworlds were great.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Oh, so fun, so fun. All right, so let's see. We talked about the Matrix and how awesome it is. We talked about. All right, did we get too much into Hawkeye? What do you guys think about the Hawkeye finale? I thought that was pretty good.
I liked it. It ended well.
Loved it.
I've been entertained with all of the miniseries they put forth so far.
Okay.
That's like the Hawkeye series is like my #1 for all the ones that come out from TV already. Like it's great.
I agree. That's I have been to varying degrees underwhelmed with the other 3 shows, but Hawkeye was consistently good and got better and finished strong.
Yep. It's sad. Was it only 6 or 8 episodes?
6.
6, yeah.
Yeah, I was sad it was only 6. But it was good though for being 6 episodes.
I don't know. I liked all of them. You know, people there's enough out there. People are starting to rank them in the order that they like them and so forth. And you know, I think that the newest ones always gets the benefit of being fresh in your mind. But
I enjoyed all of them, but this one was better. Like for me, Wanda was in my opinion, was last place in my list.
I like the Wanda one.
Yeah, I would put the Wanda up there.
I did not.
It was different.
It was very different.
Let's have everybody put them in order, and we'll see where we're ranking them. What do you got, Sanchez?
Hawkeye first. Second for me would be Loki. Third would be Captain. What is it that?
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. And the last one would be Wanda.
What about What If?
We're counting What If?
Yeah, that's a part of the series, right?
I mean, it's
not live action.
It has nothing to do with the continuity of.
Well, I mean, it does. What about the
multiverse?
The multiverse. The Dark Doctor Strange.
Yep, that's all coming over.
You sure?
So Israel's asking if
the hidden scene from Spider-Man, the last hidden scene, they had
the trailer to Doctor Strange too. Israel is asking about do they think the multiverse will be used again in the MCU? And it's yes, because Doctor Strange and the Multiverse is coming out, and we're seeing all that's going to happen in the aftermath of what happened in Spider-Man. And my wife asked,
Madness of the multiverse.
yeah, so that's going to be good. I have high hopes for it and the future to come. We've got so much more to dive into.
I think that's how they're going to
80
introduce the X-Men as well.
80 some years of Marvel comics. We've got stories to tell for eons.
They're
Well,
going to have
the
Lou Ferrigno's Hulk come out too.
Hell yeah.
well, the X-Men are not going to come that early. I mean, the next one should be Fantastic Four. Becoming
That's what they were
before the
saying.
X-Men.
That Fantastic Four would probably be showing up in Doctor Strange.
I wouldn't doubt if they brought Hulk in though again. I feel like next year's going to be
First America's Chavez is Vengeance #1. I got
Number
that
one.
today. CGC.
That for me, that could be a great character if it was written correctly. Unlike when what the one that who created that one, the lady created that one, right? America Chavez. Who created that one, the character? Do you remember?
Nope.
I think it's a lady. But anyways,
Kelly Sue DeConnick?
huh?
Was it Kelly Sue DeConnick?
No, it was somebody else. But anyways, I think that character's the way her powers and everything. I like that character. And if
Vengeance #1 was Joe Casey and Nick Dragotta.
There we go.
So were they the ones that created that character?
Yeah.
That's Vengeance #1. That was a Joe
That's her
Casey
first
story, and Nick
appearance.
Dragotta drew that.
Or was it a writer that was taking over America Chavez? One of those things. She did a miniseries, I think, and it wasn't that good. But I like that character. Hopefully they do her pretty awesome on the MCU.
Definitely.
Can
So
I just
Israel's-
point out that I
Israel's-
didn't like from Spider-Man?
What?
The thing that I noticed that struck me about that movie after watching it was how directionless and leaderless the Avengers are. So beforehand, when you had Steve and Tony with the Avengers, there was always someone to give them direction, to give them purpose, to give them focus. And now the Avengers feels like a collection of a bunch of powerful dudes who have been through some shit together. But there's like no sense that they're going anywhere or doing anything. Like Doctor Strange is just consulted for advice. Spider-Man is still basically just a kid. You know, Captain Marvel shows up and who cares? Hulk is still jacked. You know, we'll have to see what happens with Thor and the Guardians, but like everything just seems like really like broken and aimless.
Well, yeah, they lost all their basically generals. Tony and Captain are both gone. Black Widow's gone. Hawkeye was always in the background.
Yeah.
So now, I mean, even on the next generation, if they wanted Black Panther, he's gone.
Right.
So the only one left will be Falcon, and even then, I doubt Falcon has that range to
lead.
I think Thor could lead them, but I don't know if they're going to leave him intact after this next one. Because
I think I can't see Thor doing it. I think he's fucking off to space. He's not coming back down.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that he's the only one that I think is capable of doing it. I don't think that any of the other characters that they've put into the MCU have the kind of gravity necessary to lead the Avengers.
That's why it's going to be Young Avengers.
Yeah, great.
But the thing is, even with the Young Avengers, you had Scott Lang, or who was the main it's just like Generation X. They had they had Banshee and what's her name, Emma, White Queen. They had both of those to lead them for the new generation. And wasn't it Ant-Man or somebody leading the Young Avengers?
Peter Quill.
Was it? I don't
I
remember.
remember. That book came out like in 2000.
Yes, but it was somebody that was in charge of the Young Avengers. They were not by themselves. So they had a adult leader, there. But I don't see anybody doing that on whatever's left over.
Yeah. I mean, because I agree with you guys that I think Thor is more or less out of the picture. I don't see how he's gonna recover from being so shamefully treated in Endgame, and then being off to space with the Guardians, and then basically losing his status to Jane Foster. I don't see how he's gonna, as a character in the MCU, I don't see how he's gonna recover. He went from being the king of Asgard to being like literally nothing, and he's the only one that we've seen do any leadership stuff in any of the MCU movies in the past. Everybody else is just like an add-on to the team. And so that's why I'm like, when they try to do another Avengers film, I mean, are they even going to do another Avengers film? And if they do, who's going to be calling the shots?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean,
Because I think Marvel and Disney wanted Captain Marvel to be that role, but Brie Larson turned to be a blonde turd, and nobody liked her, and so that pretty much fell through.
Yeah, she was. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her as Captain Marvel.
What's crazy is the actor, when you watch the interviews where they're all together, when she's sitting there with just the other people, and they're just kind of like almost disgusted by her when she talks and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's like
I've seen those
chemistry.
interviews. Yeah, I've seen those interviews with Cheeto, like not agreeing with her or stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
She's had so much plastic surgery that half of her face doesn't move when she has like reactions.
Not good.
Well, I did enjoy her when she was in Scott Pilgrim, though.
Yeah, when her face reacted, when her face still showed emotion.
She was super hot on that movie.
But did you guys touch on Vision though? You guys don't see Vision maybe stepping up into that? Remember, he's off finding himself. Like that's some literal. Remember at the end of WandaVision, he transfers his whatever it was to him, and then he has that freak out thing, and then he flies away.
Well, isn't he kind of like broken right now?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it could always be the fucking, redemption. I mean, that if there's anything that I've seen right now is it seems like we're going in the way of like having a lot of redemption arcs. And
makes me wonder if he's going to show up at all in the multiverse of madness, because Wanda will be in there.
That's what I'm saying. Because remember, he fought her, or he was going to fight her. And the only reason he stopped was because the other Vision intervened, but he was already attacking her. So it's like he could have a redemption arc. I think that what is it? This recent Spider-Man movie, I think it's really important because it's setting up what we're going to be looking for. And with Andrew Garfield having his redemption arc, and you think about the events that happened with Vision and Wanda in WandaVision, it's like there's got to be some redemption stories coming. I mean, I might be missing some other ones because I haven't finished watching Hawkeye. So, but remember now, I hate to go so many spoilers, but we're already there, I guess. This also confirmed that Charlie Cox's Daredevil is part of the MCU. So Daredevil could also be coming in this to maybe, because Charlie Cox, he's going to command that respect, and he could be like that alpha that steps up to the front. I mean,
I wouldn't see him leading the Avengers.
I know. I'm just saying though, like, because you have that, and then that means that that Punisher is also gonna. So I see like
Yeah.
there's still gonna be that. What you know what I mean? Like I hate to word it like this, but that sort of like alpha, like top dog sort of mentality coming in that we were talking about with Terrence Howard and early on. That's probably how War Machine would have, those two dudes would have kind of gone at it. And now you have what is it, John Berthenol coming in as, because he could potentially come in as Punisher, because now we know Charlie Cox's universe, that Daredevil universe, is this one. So you also have Power Man in the mix too.
Luke
So
Cage.
Luke Cage, yeah, sorry, yeah. I'm like, it's
Blade.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know about Blade.
Blade's that's like a who knows side character, even though it's
But
Black Knight too. Well,
But you wouldn't agree, like those, like, you mean Punisher, Luke Cage, those dudes were like real masculine, like here we go, alpha, and they could be bringing that energy into the MCU. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, with this movie, it's setting up a whole lot of stuff we could be seeing in the future.
Are they doing something with Blade? Are they going to bring Wesley Snipes back? And then he's going to have Ryan Reynolds be Blade Jr. and Deadpool.
No, they already have the new Blade guy.
Wait, they're not bringing Snipes back?
They already picked them. It's the guy that came out in Luke Cage's. No, they picked the was it Cottonmouth? He's that's Blade.
Oh, that's the one. It's the that cat that his sister killed him and took over the club, right?
Yeah, he was the best part of the whole damn show.
Yeah, he was legit.
And then they killed him. So he's Blade. And he came out, and since we're doing spoilers already, he came out at the end of his voice on Eternals.
I didn't see Eternals.
I didn't watch Eternals.
That's one I haven't seen yet.
I was waiting for that to come to Disney Plus. I was hoping they were going to give that to me for Christmas so I could watch it at home.
January 12th, I think.
Okay, cool. So
dope.
you'll get a review on January 20th.
How many of you guys saw Shang-Chi?
I did.
Good.
I did.
I saw it.
So basically, we're 0 for 2 now on the Mandarin. Is that right?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, they've done 2 renditions of the Mandarin in the MCU, and they're both wrong.
Yeah, I didn't like the only thing about that movie I didn't like was him being Shang-Chi being the son of the Mandarin, which that's not in the comic.
Too. Yeah.
That bugged me. But other than that, I mean, I really enjoyed the movie. I guess the Mandarin, those rings or whatever.
10
So-
rings.
Have any of us seen Eternals? Iggy says that Eternals changes everything. Like it makes
I
it
saw
shitty.
Eternals. It didn't really do anything. That movie didn't change nothing.
He says it changed everything.
Like
Well,
our
he's
opinion.
wrong.
I heard that Eternals is good for world building and pretty much nothing else.
That's it. Yeah. It's a setup movie for them. Basically for them going to space.
Well,
They're
we've
not
already
gonna be on
gone to
Earth.
space.
Well, they're going back to space.
Iggy says Steve was sleeping.
Not on this one.
Eh.
Yeah, not on this one.
Iggy says, "Do you want me to spoil it?" Yeah, spoil it, Iggy.
Yeah.
And it didn't even make sense. Well, since
Send Iggy an invite so he can actually talk in here.
since Thanos' fucking brother comes out, you know?
Yeah, you want to? Do you want to talk in here, Iggy? Send me your email.
Thanos has a brother?
Yeah.
I
His
know.
brother Stanley Stanos.
Liz says it's Star Fox.
Yeah. He shows up, even though, I mean, he was a big part of, well, all the Infinite Gauntlet on the Finley shit. You know,
Celestial show up on Earth. Everyone saw it like a huge celestial.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're going to space. They're not staying on Earth.
Liz and I, we've been going back through the MCU movie by movie in the order in which they were released. We just got done watching the first Guardians movie, and I forgot how much I liked Ronan the Accuser as the villain.
Yeah, I liked him too. He was good.
It's pretty hardcore when he gets the stone and he basically tells Thanos to bite his ass.
That was such a good movie.
Yeah, surprisingly good. You know, if you would have told me, you know, when I used to work at Mile High Comics back in the mid '90s, if you would have told me, hey man, you know, in 30 years, Disney's going to put out a Guardians of the Galaxy movie that's going to be one of the best comic book films out there, and they're going to have a ride at their park after the Guardians of the Galaxy, I would have laughed you out of town.
Look at you now,
Yeah, right? Shocking.
saying that you're Groot.
I mean, everything from Star-Lord to Groot to Raccoon, it was so good.
Yeah. Even Drax.
Yeah. I mean, I would have preferred him on this 90s costume,
Yeah.
but, you know, I'm one of the few that like that costume.
No, you and me both, brother.
That's what I'm talking about.
Israel says, what if the one that comes back to judge is Galactus? Is Galactus like a gigantic lactose intolerant?
Oh man, I can't have any galactose. I get a sick stomach.
I thought Galactose was like Mentos in space.
Oh, good
Yeah,
times.
You know, as far as like epic level villains go, I would have thought that Galactus would be the next logical choice. I'm kind of surprised that all the rumors are swirling around Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, they're gearing up for Kang.
Well, see,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. There's two different paths they're going. They're going on one path with Kang, and then the Celestial. I mean, the Eternals. They're going against the Celestials, and so I wouldn't doubt the Guardians will end up in the Celestial portion of it. You know, with them, with the Eternals, and then all the Earth mightiest heroes and the street heroes and all that, they'll be with the Kang side. Like you'll have two versions.
You know, Liz was just saying that she thinks that Kang is going to be the new Loki, and that Galactus will eventually be the ultimate bad guy. Yeah.
I could see it, but I mean, Kang is badass as himself, you know, as his own villain. He's
Kang,
as powerful.
Kang is also in the Young Avengers.
Yeah, but Kang is not like Thanos level. He's like Doctor Doom level.
Oh, Doctor Doom's badass.
Hey, look, Doctor Doom is badass, no doubt. But I'm just thank you for the shirt there. But we're talking about scaling. Thanos and Galactus are kind of on the same par.
Yeah.
And then Kang and Doom would be on the same par. You know, it's like a step down.
You gotta, yeah. I would hate to see the Marvel universe kind of go on to the whole like shoot and jump sort of style. Like
the what? I'm sorry. Say that again, because you were.
Oh, sorry. I was saying I would hate it if the MCU kind of goes like Shonen Jump style with like escalating odds, where it's like, whoa, fuck. Well, we thought that this guy was intense, but there's this guy that's just way stronger, and like that constant need to raise the stakes seems like the wrong way to go. So even though someone like Kang might not be as powerful, I think as long as the threat is compelling enough, I think they could tell a good story. It doesn't always have to be a gnarlier dude than the last guy, you know, as long as he's
True.
Yeah.
I don't know that Galactus is gnarlier. He's just a different kind of epic threat.
Yeah.
Oh,
gotta
dude,
be-
I'm sold on Galactus all day. I fucking love Surfer. Like, sign me up. But I don't know that that's necessarily the right way to go.
I'm waiting for a canvas of Galactus and Surfer from Lego. I want to see that drawn.
You want one of those?
No, I just want to. I want to see it like, you know how
Your
you used
rendition. Your rendition.
you
of
know
it.
how you used to draw it. You used to draw every week in the background. That I would love to see you do a Galactus and Surfer rendition. That'll be dope.
Hey, we got a special guest in the house. We got Iggy.
What's up?
Stash Dad.
I am here. Not
Up,
putting the kid to
Iggy.
sleep. Yep, it's really late too.
That's how it is, man. It's
Good
vacation
apple.
time right now.
You don't want that apple? Okay, give me. All right. You guys want me to spoil Eternals?
Yeah, go for it.
Fire
Okay.
away.
So, as a review, Eternals as a film is beautiful. It has one of the most beautiful shots I've ever seen in any MCU film. You can tell that an Oscar winner directed this fucking film. As a story, though, it gets clunky. The action is clunky, but as just like a non-MCU film, is great. It's one of the most beautiful films. Like, I got out of it, I was just like in awe of the shots she did. But basically, like, remember I don't know if you know what the Eternals were. You know, the Celestials came to Earth, took the apes, messed around with their genes, and made Eternals and Deviants. That's the comic lore, right?
Yeah.
And then, so in this movie, you see all these deviants, all these monsters are hunting the Eternals. They come back together. They're finding each one of them. And then it's like turns out that the leader dies, which is the Salma Hayek character, and then gives basically she had the voice. She always talked to the head Celestial, which is Asherm. If you're a Lego collector, that's the big red guy. So as soon as Salma Hayek dies, her voice goes to the Asian character. I forgot her name, and then she starts talking to Asherm.
Cersei.
And then and then she basically finds out the true the true cause of who are the Eternals and what's happening on Earth. So it turns out that basically Celestials are born from energy, so life. So they select certain planets. Yes, so they select certain planets that are good with life forms, and they start messing around with it to give it more life and more evolution. So the Earth, like for instance, an Earth or any other planet, can produce a Celestial. So a Celestial gets born out of planets. They explode out of the fucking planet. Everyone fucking dies, but you have it a Celestial. So the whole concept of being like yeah, we're born here a couple million years, but you make a Celestial. So like the universe, you know, the energy never goes away. It's always transferred to something else. So cool concepts. Visuals are amazing. But then after she hears that, like, and we're up to the point where the Celestial is going to be born. So the whole Marvel universe is going to explode. Everyone's going to fucking die. The Eternals are just basically pawns to increase the life and evolution of every planet they ever been. And they have been in many other planets. And that's why you see a bunch of other Celestials. They're all born from different exploded planets. So then at the end of the movie, you see one Celestial's coming out. It's fucking amazing. Sorry, in IMAX. It's coming fucking out of Antarctica. See these giant fucking fingers coming out, and they're trying to stop it. One of the Eternals is believes of the plan of Esherim. Like, think of Esherim as God. He's God, basically. He created the Earth. He's like strictly the message of Aestrom. I don't care. I'll kill you guys because that's the plan. That's what we've always been. Then you have the Eternals that are like, no, we fell in love with Earth and they're Earthlings. We're gonna save them. We believe love is important. And then you have ones that believe in Estrom but also love Earth, and then they don't want to fight each other because they're friends. And that turns out to be what's his name? Naja Kanaji, whatever his name is.
Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah, he stole the show too. He was like the comic relief, but it was funny. You have to see the movie like for him and for the beautiful shots they did. So he stands down. He's like, I'm not gonna fight you guys. I love you guys. You're my family, but I also believe in what we're supposed to be doing here. So he just leaves. So then at the end, they're all fighting, and then at the breaking point, the main girl, she can change matter. So she finds this out midway. Like she's always changed matter, but she actually affected the deviants. And then the plan is basically when the Celestial is being born, we're gonna change the matter. We're gonna stop him from being born. At the end of the movie, what's the Icarus basically is like standstill, like he can kill her, but they've always been in love together. So he stops himself, and because he's in love with her, he's not gonna kill her. She stops the Celestial. He goes off planet, like he just leaves. So there's this giant. So the movie ends with a giant celestial body. So think of Nowhere floating in space, but a giant celestial body out of Antarctica, like this, coming out in the whole MCU. Like everybody knows it because there's like reports of this. And then they go on their merry way. She goes back to Black Knight, Kit Harington, and she's saying like, "This is what happened. Do you believe me?" He's like, "I have to tell you something. Like I'm part of a long lineage or something." As soon as he's trying to explain his stuff to her, she gets this giant celestial being. Ashram comes. The whole world sees him. He comes in and he like steals all the Eternals, and then takes them away for judgment. And then he says to everybody like he'll be back for judgment, meaning he's in the comics. There's like the Seeker, the judge, and yada yada. And then so that's how it ends. So it ends as a cliffhanger, and then Angelina Jolie and two other Eternals they go after her, and that's how it ends there.
So what you're saying is this should have been a series.
Yeah,
That seems like a lot of shit, dude.
It was a lot of info being pushed out to the point where all the dramatic scenes would have hit harder if it was in a series. It starts off with like a Star Wars style title sequence of like subtitles of what's going on. So yeah, it's a lot of info. That's why a lot of people were like, it's all right. A lot of people really liked it because of how it was just directly, filmed. It was amazing.
It's a big setup movie.
It's a big setup movie. The post-credit scenes is get ready for this. Eros comes out, but guess who introduces them? Fucking Pip the Troll. So Pip the fucking Troll, it was crazy because in the theater I was the only one that knew fucking Pip the Troll. So it's Angelina Jolie and the two other the Eternals, and they're going off to space. They're like, we need to find her. Where can we find her? And then a big portal happens, like a little circular portal. Pip the Troll comes through, and then he really bad CGI too. It's like they did it last minute. Voiced by what's his name? Patton Oswalt is Pip the Troll, and he introduces this long, ovacious introduction. He also says, "Brother of Thanos, Eros," and then he comes out and is like, "I think I know where I can find her." And then, "Who are you?" It's like, "I'm an Eternal too," and it's Harry Styles from One Direction, which yes, a lot of people were like, "What the fuck?" A lot of people were like, "That's cool." He was in Dunkirk and he did a good job. And Eros is a charismatic piece of shit, so he could fit the mold. Because all Eros is he has pheromones to,
You should have had a Jonas brother instead.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been But I think a lot of not a lot of Americans know of Harry Styles. I think that's more of a British thing, you know.
But see, that what I didn't like was they, when they brought those two guys, when they used them in the comics, they're part of the original Infinity Inc.
Yeah.
Part of them saving the gems. Each one had a different gem, and
But now they could be
now that the
getting,
gems are gone, it's like doesn't make sense anymore.
but I think that they could be getting them together, the Infinity Watch, to go after the Celestials, which again, Adam Warlock with the Guardians 3. So it's another Infinity Watch person. And but then the second post-credit scene was Kid Carrington going back to his study in England and looking, and he has a big giant like hidden like box. He opens it up and it's the black.
Is it a sword with a little wolf at the tip?
Yeah, it's the fucking sword, and it starts talking to him like with dark magic and stuff, and he like closes it, and he's like scared, and then all you hear, he goes like this, and you hear Blade go, "Are you really ready to open that box?" And then it cuts to black, and then yeah, that was Blade. So when you guys were talking about people coming in, like there's going to be a lot of street level heroes. You got Blade, that could be bringing in Ghost Rider. Who knows? There's been rumors circling about Ghost Rider being announced too. But yeah,
I wonder which Ghost Rider.
It's gonna be Robbie Reyes. They're gonna go with the young.
they,
Squad.
Well,
said Robbie
but
Reyes,
are they gonna bring Robbie from the TV, or are they gonna bring a brand new Robbie?
someone also posted a thing with Daryl from Walking Dead.
No, let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Yeah,
He's too old. He's way too old.
but that's my
But they
remaining of
already have
Eternals.
They already have Robbie before on the
Agents of
Marvel
S.H.I.E.L.D..
Agents of Shield. He was good.
I enjoyed that episode.
Same.
That was one of the good episodes that they did.
He was in and out through the whole season.
Yeah.
I think they did a solid job. His car was dope.
Yeah, the Challenger was good.
I liked Mockingbird on that too, but there was lots of stuff to leave behind.
Talking about Mockingbird,
Hawkeye.
since that's Bobby, right? And then
Yeah, wasn't Mockingbird and Hawkeye? They said. I haven't seen Hawkeye yet.
Well, that's what was it, Agent 16 or 18 on the watch? It said 18 or 16.
I think he said 16.
So because that was Mockingbird's, well, secret agents for Shields at the beginning, and that's supposed to be Bobby, but I don't know if Hawkeye's wife at the series is Bobby or not, or it could be the first Agent 16 and then they bring in Mockingbird. I don't know.
Israel says 19.
It says 19. Yeah,
Okay.
I was reading it up.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be Bobby from the comics, but because she knows too much.
Yeah, she knew Russian and she was all fucking.
Yeah, she was a Shield agent, so
Yeah.
I'm hoping she was the first Agent 19, and then she's the one that trained Bobby.
I hope she's
Mockingbird.
But it says with Morbius movie coming out, we got half the Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
God, this is
that's
just so
true.
much stuff.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Notorious movie looks good. Now I saw that trailer when we want to go see Spider-Man, and I got excited for it.
It looks good.
I hope good stuff.
So Iggy, what's up with your movie reviews, dude?
Oh yeah, I did an intro of how the pandemic stopped, but it's not gonna stop the reviews coming. And then I stopped that review. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to make a third intro of how I made 2 intros and how this is good. Yeah. But my whole idea was every new movie coming out would get a review on your channel, and then fuck the tomato meter, we're gonna have a mustache meter. and fuck certified fresh. It'll be just like the Golden Mustache Award. And every great movie that you have to see will get a golden mustache. Keep it simple, you know.
Well, and I always see you every single week at watching a movie. So
Oh, yeah. Every single it's every single weekend a new movie comes out. So yeah, I know.
How'd you guys like that new Batman trailer?
loved it.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Everyone's been texting me to go watch it.
It was
I've
good.
been waiting to go back to work and just putting it on the
big
one of the rooms, one of the theater rooms.
Dude, I can't wait for Batman.
What do you guys think of Hush's costume?
Hush is in it. I thought that was the Riddler.
Yeah, but wasn't the Riddler Hush anyway? I don't know. I'm not a DC reading guy, so I'm all confused. Because he had like rapping. He had a face mask.
No, Riddler wasn't
He
Hush.
just wants to slow the spread.
He was just one of the pawns in the whole story, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was one. I think one of the pawns. Yeah,
Yeah, the Riddler was the. Fuck, I need to go back and read Hush now.
But there's a lot of like you've seen like the shots where he's like taking the duct tape and it's like a full face mask
Yeah.
with almost looks like a BDSM like face mask.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But right off the bat, he said, they're basically he's making it known that he is the Riddler, unlike Hush.
Israel says it feels like they're going towards Court of Owls vibe.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be nice.
What's up? Put it on the counter. That'd be
All right,
cool.
11:15, guys. We got anything else?
Do you think Sesame Street is coming out in January?
What?
Of the closet?
No, Sesame Street was supposed to bring out a movie with music by Bo Burnham. He was writing some of the lyrics for the songs and music. And it's the same release weekend as Scream 4 or Scream 5. Do you
There's a
think
Scream 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't seen the trailer for that.
That looks
Yeah,
really good.
Actually looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it actually looks good.
Yeah, it got the original trio is back.
He's gonna eat up all that January money. Because January is usually a dumping ground where all the studios are like, just release it for the books.
I don't mind seeing
No.
that movie.
The original Scream was classic. The other
You
ones
guys-
weren't.
You guys should watch all four.
I've seen all of them.
I like the first two.
I think each one had a great premise. Some failed at like execution. Number one is classic. Number two was great, and then killed off Jamie Kennedy, which was like the fan favorite before he became like a nuisance to any movie he's ever been in.
Oh yeah, have you seen that thing where he goes on TV and he's like crying because the people ruined his toxic fans ruined his life?
No.
It's pretty rough.
Toxic fans ruined his life.
Oh man.
That's maximum soy right there.
Who doesn't love Malibu Most Wanted, bro?
Dude, that ad has been on my Instagram forever, just from Warner Brothers. It's really weird. Every other like feed from Warner Brothers gets me that ad in Instagram. Malibu's Most Wanted.
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird. It's freaking me out.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up. Thanks for coming out, Iggy. Appreciate it, man. I'm
No
looking
problem.
forward to
Thank
seeing
you
your
for-
movie reviews.
Thank you for the invite, and yeah,
Stop
will
hiding.
I'll have the new intro for the end of the year and then starting January, oh, of course, Scream would be the biggest movie, so Scream would be the first one.
Sounds dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sanchez, thanks for coming out from the Goblin Cave. It's always a pleasure to have you on. Comic Cave and Josh. El Topo time. Isaac, get us that movie as soon as possible. Thanks again, everybody.
All right.
Happy New
Good
Year.
Good night,
y'all.
guys.
Night.